What's up, babies? What's the name of this song, Glint? This is The Summoning by Sleep Token. Hey, you can actually see it right there. Look at that. How about that? That's crazy. Cody went in fucking big, though. You're going to lose one of these days, and I'm going to laugh and laugh and laugh. No, dude, I'm happy for you. Good for you. Taylor also got that big win, baby. And Luke, exploring East Tennessee. Getting more of that Doctor Enough, huh? I hope so. What's up, baby? Whew! Alright, it is time to get back into some remix. So we're going to switch from this happy music over to some more appropriate stuff. Whew. It's hot in my apartment, dude. I feel like I don't know. I don't know if it's like a weather thing or if it's just me, but like I feel hot, but then I feel cold. And then I feel yes, and then I feel no. Yeah, it's a Katy Perry song. But no, like I'm either freezing cold or burning up. I don't know why those two keep showing up on my alerts. Like they're NPCs. I can't fight them. Have experienced that over the last few weeks. Man, it's so crazy. It's this fucking weather, dude. It's so humid. And I think that's the thing. Like, everything's wet. So, like, if you're hot, you're, like, really, like, swampy hot. But if it, like, cools off a little bit, everything's, like, damp and, like, humid. So, you get cold. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
I need to target something first.
You overplayed the shit at a hot and cold? Oh, I'm sure. What a banger, though. That song, like, defined a couple of summers.
I require a target.
I've had to stop buying Doctor Enough momentarily. Just because I drink too much of it. I was going through like 1 or 2 a day. Mostly through stream. So like, I just can't anymore. I was getting too fat, so I'm trying to like pull it back. Just a lot of empty carbs and sugar. Not to say that it has as much like carbs and sugar as like a Mountain Dew or something, but that's why I don't drink Mountain Dew. Ever listen to anything by Mother? What? I don't think so. Are they like rock? I don't typically like listen to a whole lot of like heavy rock. I listen to like a lot of synthwave. I listen to some like folk and country stuff. But I do listen to some rock. Dude, this thing's taking forever. Already, Spotify? Fucking already, dude. Indie rock? Okay. Yeah, I've not heard of them that I know of. If they've got a big song, I may have heard it. Like, I hear a lot of, like, popular songs, but I don't, like, typically, unless, like, I really like them, I usually don't, like, seek out and listen to more of the band. I treat a lot of music, like, don't get me wrong, I love new music. I love discovering a new artist that I love. But, like, when it comes to, like, listening to music, oftentimes I treat it like a lot of people treat, like, their favorite sitcom. I'll just be like, you know what? I feel like listening to this band that I've listened to since I was 15. Which is kind of shitty. I did go through a phase, I don't know, like, I use Spotify a lot to find new groups. But oftentimes it's like shit that I never would have found otherwise. Like really obscure fucking like independent like EDM or like retro synth creators that, I mean, you're not going to hear on the radio. You're not going to see them on YouTube. You're not going to see them on TikTok. It's just like, hey, you listen to so-and-so. You might like this person who has like 200 followers. And I'm like, I do like that person. You're right. I like them a lot.
I do not have a target.
Raiders. Hello, fellows. Doing my daily quests real quick here. Doing exactly the thing that I did right before I got offline last night.
I need to target something first.
So we're gonna pick up exactly where we left off. How exciting! So I've been finding rock covers lately. Oh, like through the Spotify like recommendations. I don't know. I do find some music that I like through TikTok, but that's more like popular poppy shit. And YouTube, yeah. Go down weird rabbit holes. Oh, dude, that's how I do with like fucking like meme videos. I'll get to like the most obscure shit and be like, how did I get here? Kind of love it. I live for that energy, but it's it gets weird at like 3 a.m.
I need to target something first.
Cousin that lives in Seattle and always goes up to Vancouver, Canada, where the band's from. The two songs I was introduced to are called Hayloft and Hayloft 2. Huh. There's a second one. The first one must have been really good. Yeah, last time I think I went on like a new musical adventure, like really kind of something new for me. Dude babe called me up and was like, hey, I'm going to see this show like in a couple days in Knoxville, which is, you know, where I live. And she's like, I can get you a ticket if you want. She's like, I don't know if you like it. It's like heavy metal, like, and or it's not heavy metal, but it was like hard rock or whatever, like screaming and mosh pits and all that shit. And I was like, you know, if you're there, I'm fine. Like I can endure some like blood-curdling screams and moshing for a bit, if it's just a chance for us to like hang out and drink and shit. And I actually really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, dude. It was wild. We went and saw Hatebreed. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of them. But they're just like, overthrow the government! Overthrow the government! Overthrow the government! Kill John Lennon! Kill John Lennon! You know, that kind of stuff. Gotta find this lumber. Where the lumber at? Give me that lumber. The lover played on TikTok for a while. Oh, okay. Well, if it's played on TikTok, then I probably know it. All those fucking trends, man. They wear some of those songs out. And I know what it's like to have to play into the algorithm and all that, but Jesus, man. I actually think I found that sleep token group through TikTok. They're pretty fucking good, though. I mean, they're pretty popularized. They sound like a lot of other groups, but they're good. Getting into YouTube artists who do covers and sometimes originals, yeah. Yeah, oftentimes they're a little too overproduced for my taste. I don't know if it's like, I don't want to say it's like they're trying too hard or whatever, but like some of them can really like, just like, it loses some of its soul, you know? It loses some of its, not to say that I don't enjoy them, and there are some that are really, really fucking fantastic, but yeah, sometimes it just loses that thing, that emotion that made it, like, so special in the first place. But there are some covers that I prefer over the original. So it kind of just depends, you know? Ponson and Colm are my top two for that right now. Yeah, Colm McGinnis. Yeah, Colm, he is actually one that, like, that comes to mind. Not to say that he's not very good, but, like, oftentimes, like, some of his songs do feel like they are just way too overproduced. Especially whenever he's covering, like, like a traditional shanty or like a folk song or something. It's like they're supposed to sound not rough, but like they're supposed to be like dynamic to them. They're supposed to be sometimes like airy, or you know, they're supposed to be like, and when I mean dynamic, I mean like, you know, rises and falls in like volume and stuff. It seems like anytime that he mixes something, it's all super compressed, like very, very compressed, and there's no like, it's hard to really pull out emotion. Very good at vocals and production, for sure.
Well met. Light bless you. Be careful. For the Alliance. Light bless you. Go with honor.
But sometimes that loses a little bit of the emotion for me whenever something is super overproduced.
Can you repeat
Or
that?
like auto-tuned
Hello.
to fucking back.
Good to see you, friend. We mustn't fail.
Probably a YouTube thing. Yeah, I mean it's on like Spotify too. I mean it's just and I know it's a streaming service thing. But cuz I mean you can get like Spotify and like uncap the bit rate to where it adds a little bit more like quality to it. But that's just a popular, that's a very popular thing when it comes to popular music, you know, whenever you're wanting to popularize something. Oftentimes, like, you know, for, you know, like whenever you're, I used to, you know, record music and shit. And whenever you take the raw files for a lot of these, like, songs and shit, whenever you're producing them, you can see that whenever they're recording them for like radio or for Spotify specifically or to be popular music, like if they're recording them just like to get the music out there to put it on an LP or whatever, there'll be so much range in the waveform. Like you see these high peaks and these low, you know, these low valleys of the waveform and stuff like that. But whenever you see like, say, Taylor Swift or like another popular artist, their waveform almost always looks like a fucking block all the way across. There's hardly any dynamic range between any of it because it's supposed to be played through like a radio. Yeah. Wild Mount thing for crit roll? Yeah. Oh, you meant for the algorithm? Yeah, that too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty nitpicky. Honestly, when it comes to music, that's why it's hard for me to find new shit that I like. I'm pretty fucking, I'm kind of a fucker.
This land tests us, friend.
Lava, you're just in time to gamble all your birdseed. What's up, baby? Jimmy, what's up, dude? How goes it, guys? Saw, dude. Oh, and you're winning. Let's go right off the rip with a big penis, too. God, I love a big penis winner. Or a no penis winner. Because I'm not going to say no penis loser to be the inverse of the winner. Because everybody's a winner in my book. You know what I'm saying? Small dick, big bird seeds. What? 8 inches is small? How? What am I supposed to do with that? Cry? Am I just supposed to cry now? Forever? Oh, Cody won 2 million birdseed, and now he has 10,418,400 birdseed. What a fucking idiot. So it's small compared to that. Yeah, but 19 inches in a dick. That's a concealed weapon. Cody, don't make me turn up those fucking odds. Because I will. Done gambling anyway? I'll take your birdseed away. Don't think I won't. 9 inches? Damn, I know, damn. 12-incher, let's go, baby. Ah. Everyone's got big PPs today. Look at me. I bet I have a 1-inch PP. 14 inches. Ah, they just keep getting bigger. We're feeding off of each other, guys. We're all gonna touch tips. Like this. And then we're gonna dock. And we're gonna swirl them around. You may take my birdseed, but you'll never take my screenshot of me at the top. Yeah, maybe you're right. For now. I figured out how to give birdseed to people. When I start giving out birdseed, no one's birdseed matters. It's all meme currency now. It kind of is now. I turned the odds way in y'all's favor. They were kind of fucking, like, even, honestly, and in favor of y'all a little bit. It was like 55-45. And, how do you get more birdseed? Show me your I'm kidding. That's just a thing over time. I don't want to favor anybody. I can't just be giving everybody birdseed. I'm sorry. I gave you birdseed once because, like, like I was saying, when it was 55-45, I felt bad because it was, like, a little in your favor, but weighted toward you, like, still pretty even, and you just kept getting fucked over and over and over and over, and I felt so bad that, like, I felt it was my fault, so I felt like I had to do something about it. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh, I fucked this up bad. I fucked this up real bad. I was supposed to, like, distract them. 180 birdseed, let's go. I'm gonna crash the economy. I'm inflating the economy with birdseed. Birdseed for everyone. Alright, Garrosh. Who's Garrosh? That's not Garrosh. That's just a nameless guard. No one cares about you. You don't even have a name tag. Oh.
What's your lucky do? Many farewells.
All my homies love Garrosh. Who the fuck is Garrosh? I remember that name, but, like, there's Garrosh Hellscream. Hey, Garrosh, come here, dude. I'm supposed to, like, distract you or something, dude. Beat him in Siege of Orgrimmar as the final boss. Yeah, I thought so. I thought he was a pretty big player. He was that big orc fellow. Yeah. How do I... Did I just, like, go behind these guys? Grab it. That's a dog. It's a dog. It's a dog. Fuck. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Supplies bugged? What supplies? These supplies? Got him.
I'm out. See ya, bitches.
Highly aggressive war chief. Started out trying to do what he thought was best for the Horde, but when everybody started to be like, dude, you need to chill the fuck out, we have an armistice with the Alliance, he started kicking people out, went full dictator. That sounds about right. I don't know of anything in, like, popular culture or anything like that that could relate to that. I mean, he seems like an okay guy, but I wouldn't want to be within earshot of him. I wouldn't want to be in earshot of him. Earshot. Okay.
Many greetings.
Settle down, Larry. You've been drinking since. Any stuff I need to know about camping or hiking up in the Appalachian Mountains by myself from a local? Do I need to watch out for Bigfoot and his cousins? Not Bigfoot. I've spent a lot of time in the woods, and I've never seen a Bigfoot. Yeah, I've seen locals. They're crazy. I would make sure that you're not hiking on anybody's property, for sure. But if you're staying on the AT, it's all public land or whatever. Let's see. Plan your trips. Plan your trips. Know exactly how much you're going to hike in a day and bring plenty of water. Also, I would recommend potable tablets. Just in case you do run out of water. There are streams everywhere. But I still wouldn't recommend, like, drinking from them. I usually will carry, like, potable tablets or one of those, like, filtering straws. I mean, typically the drinking straws, you know, still might have bacteria in them, but it filters out a lot of, like, the dirt and, like, a lot of the big shit. So, yeah, I would bring, like, snacks. I would take, like, whenever I'm hiking, I always take one of those drinking straws, potable tablets, like a whistle, and like a gun and a beer, and you'll be fine. Yeah, and then you shotgun the beer, and then you throw the beer in the air, and you shoot the beer can. But yeah, and one of those, like, thermal blankets, like the ones that look like they're made out of, like, aluminum foil. Always keep them in my bag. And maybe, like, some Benadryl cream if you get, like, stung by some sort of flying insect or you run into poison ivy. I'm not allergic, but you might be, so I always take it for whoever's with me. But yeah, besides that stuff, just the essentials, just plan your trips. Because a lot of people, they think like, oh, you know, I'm going to a public park, or, oh, I'm going to a public trail, everything's fine. Dude, when you're out on the AT, there's nothing for fucking miles. Know how to read a map. Like, don't get lost on the AT. It happens to people all the fucking time. Maybe like a solar little phone charger or something, if you've got one or can get one, might be nice, because it's always good to have a phone charge. I will usually take like an extra battery pack with me, like one of those USB battery packs. You can get them for like $30 at Walmart. Charge it up, take it with you. So if you need an extra charge on your phone. Dumb ad popped up. God damn it. Potable water tablets. So if you need more water, you can just drop them in a water bottle. They'll purify your water without having to boil it for the most part. One of those like filtration straws that you can like drink straight out of the stream if you need to. That's great. Few extra Cliff Bars or something, whatever. One of those aluminum like thermal blanket things. It's good for signaling and for keeping warm on cooler nights. or keeping dry during rain if you get caught out in it. Dress light. You know, you don't want to be carrying a whole lot of extra fucking weight because it gets steamy on the AT. Like, it gets super hot. Benadryl cream, also something I said. Just in case, like, you get poison ivy on you. I don't know if you're allergic. I'm not, but I still take it in case, like, bug bites or something, or you run into something you're allergic to. Decided to give you 5 ads. Yeah, fuck them. I hate that shit, dude. And yeah, man, just know where you're going, plan it out. There's so many people, like I was saying, that are just like, yeah, we're going to this is a public hike. You know, it's open to the public. Everything's going to be fine. There's going to be, like, rangers and stuff if we need them. On the AT, there's fucking nobody. You just now got back? God damn it. Okay, I'll explain it. I thought when you said it the first time that you were back. Benadryl cream. In case you get bitten by something. Fucking Twitch, you cocksuckers. But Benadryl cream. Just in case you get bitten by something or you get into poison ivy. Thermal blanket. One of those, like, aluminum thermal blankets just in case you need to stay warm or cold or dry during a freak weather event, because it is Appalachia. It is a temperate rainforest, so showers pop up, and being out and being wet on a long hike sucks, especially if you're staying overnight. It sucks. Also, I always, whether or not I'm intending to go to spend the night, I always bring, like, a lighter and some, like, dry tinder in a Ziploc bag, whether that's, like, small wood chips and some, like, dryer lint, or whether that is one of those, like, actual little starter bricks that you take, because, like, one of the most important things that you can do if you ever get lost on the AT, which happens all the fucking time, is start a fire. Like, it makes smoke, it'll keep you warm, you can cook your food if you need to, you can boil water if you need to, take something to make fire with. Because, like I said, a lot of people treat it as if it's like you're going out to, like, a county park or something. You're not. Like, you're out in the wilderness. You're in the middle of nowhere. And there are not going to be rangers and shit around to help you if something happens. So take a map. Especially, like, a paper map, too. If you can find a paper map of the trails that's not on your phone, save your phone battery, like, in case you need to call someone. Because it's nice to have a paper map in case you need it. Like a topographic map with the trail on it. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. Extra food, water if you need it, one of those filtration straws, and potable water tablets in case you need to purify more water if you run out, because it is hot. It is super hot this time of year. You do not want to be stuck out there on some ridge top with no water. It is miserable. Good thing is about Tennessee, there is water fucking everywhere, so that's why you want to take those potable water tablets just in case you need extra water. You can purify it on the go without having to boil it. You don't want to drink it a lot because I think they have, like, iodine and stuff in them to help purify the water. But it is an option if you are in a life or death situation. Dude, I've had to use them before. I went out to Virgin Falls one day. Some say I never returned from Virgin Falls, but fuck me. They didn't get it because Virgin Falls anyway. Yeah, I went out there, took, like, a bunch of water, and ran out because it was super hot. It was the middle of July. And I ended up having to, like, go to a waterfall or a stream, fill up my canteen, and, like, put some of those potable tablets in it to purify it, because I was out of water. I'd been out of water for hours, and I was, like, cramping and dehydrating. And, like, that's the last thing you want, man, is heat stroke or heat sickness from just running out of water. But where are you thinking about putting into the AT? If you're putting in somewhere around Roan Mountain, I highly recommend Rocky Mountain Pizza. I think it's called Rocky Mountain Pizza. Or It's like a little brick oven pizzeria and bakery. They make fresh bread, fresh pizza, fresh baked goods. Or Bob's Dairyland. Bob's Dairyland is like if Dairy Queen was owned by like a local mom and pop. Oh, it's so good. It's one of my favorite restaurants. So, Bob, how much you been drinking? You said you're getting ready for Dragonflight, huh?
We keep the darkness at bay.
God, I'm hungry. I just ate not too
Tell
long
me
ago.
of your travels.
I'll give it a little bit.
Until next time.
But if I had to look out for one animal, though, Luke, it would be bears.
What do you need?
We don't really have, like, mountain lions or anything. We do have bobcats, bears, rattlesnakes, and cottonmouths. Cottonmouths you'll find just about it, or not cottonmouths. You're not going to find cottonmouths in West Tennessee. Copperheads. Copperheads you'll find just about everywhere. Rattlesnakes you'll typically find around like karsty areas or at rocky outcrops, places with a lot of rocks and rock overhangs, typically. And bears. I would watch out for bears. There's that whole trend for a long time where women were like, yeah, I'd rather be stuck in the woods with a bear than with a random man. Don't get me wrong, random men can be creep, and a lot of them are fucking weird, but I would hate to run into a really fucking pissed off bear in the middle of the woods. That would not be fun, dude. And there are only black bears in this part of the country. We don't have like grizzlies or brown bears or anything like that. So like what you're supposed to do with black bears, you're not supposed to play dead. Just in case you end up running into one, don't play dead. Make yourself as big and as loud as you can. Because black bears are very inquisitive. And they're very curious. And if you play dead, they're going to come right up to you and they're going to be like, can I nibble on this? And then you're just going to have a surprised black bear on you when you start screaming because it's nibbling on your face. Grizzlies you're supposed to play dead though, because what the fuck are you supposed to do against a grizzly? Die? That's about it. I hate that bears are friend-shaped. I know. I'm sorry. I hate they're also friend-shaped. Also fluffy and cute, but murderous. Yes, they are. Yeah, that's how I feel about most wildlife. Like, ooh, a random possum. Can I take you home? I would love to have a possum as a pet, or a skunk. I've heard skunks make great pets with their scent sacs, like, removed. So that, like, you have to have that, like, done at a vet or whatever. But yeah, I've heard they make fantastic pets. The only downside about, like, possums is they even in captivity, they only live for like 4 years at max. They are very short-lived mammals. Skunks are like cats, yeah. Yeah, they are. That's what I've heard. Kind of like a mix between like a really timid like cat and like a rodent. One of the coolest things in nature I've ever seen, and it was bird related. Ooh, what did you see?
Speak up.
Fucking hawk flew about 10
Slow
feet
down.
in front of me, chased by a few sparrows or some other small birds landing in a tree, and they just kept diving by. Yeah, dude, happens a lot more than you'd think. If you see like a hawk, especially, it happens to red tails a lot because they're big. But you'll see oftentimes like crows will dive bomb them. Oftentimes the birds that I see dive bombing hawks are either crows or mockingbirds. Now, sparrows do too, so it could very well have been sparrows. But yeah, I would say it was most likely like mockingbirds.
Goodbye.
Because they are assholes to hawks. They fucking hate them. Tiny little dudes. Could have been sparrows then.
What do you need?
But yeah, I mean, the hawk, what's it gonna do? It's just like, yeah, dude, like,
Speak up.
who cares? You know what I mean? It's like, you're not doing anything to me. You're just annoying me. But yeah, if you pay attention next time you're out, if you see a hawk flying, always look to see if it's being like dive bombed by little
You are
birds,
most
because like
welcome.
it happens. I see it all the time, man. It is pretty common for them to do that, but also always cool to see. I saw something like that happen once where an eagle had stolen some food that it looked like an osprey had caught on its nest, and the eagle was flying away from the nest, and the osprey were like dive bombing the eagle, and the eagle was just like, what are you gonna do? I'm like twice as big as you are, man. Get away. 80 chickens and 8 ducks. Yeah, that'll do it, dude. You gotta keep some chicken wire or something up for them, or, you know, just be willing to sacrifice a couple every now and then, unfortunately. Because if you let them outside, the hawks are eventually going to get to them. Throwing enemies off ledges in games has to be one of the best feelings in game, especially snipers. Oh yeah, I love that shit. Especially if you're playing like a stealth game like, I don't know, Tom Clancy or Hitman or like Ghost of Tsushima or something like that. You're just sneaking through, being all sneaky, and then you just like toss them off a ledge. I love a good stealth game, dude. Love it. I remember playing, what was it, Splinter Cell, maybe?
I'm out of range.
That was such a good game. The fuck? Oh, I thought that was one. That's like 3 goblins in a trench coat over there. I thought that was one beast. I was like, oh my god, that thing has 8 fucking legs. I was about to shit myself.
Hello.
Hello.
Stay focused. May your deeds live on in story.
My axe will soon feast upon your blood.
You, over here. The soldier's duty is never done.
Why does it say travel to the Valley of the Four Winds? I'm here, dude. Am I not in the Valley of the Four fucking Winds right now? No?
What
Oh,
do you
okay.
need? White Tiger watch over you.
Oh, I'm in the steps. The valley, I think, is down here. Kunlai Summit. Sounds pretty sus.
You have the eyes of one who has traveled much. Family, friends, food. These are what...
I've only lost 3 chickens. One was to a hawk, we believe. The other 2 were dogs who jumped over the fence and killed them. Yeah, dogs and especially foxes and raccoons will get them. A raccoon is an animal I always wanted as a pet, but god, they are
I need to target
mischievous.
something first. I do not have a target.
They will chew through your fucking drywall like it's cotton candy.
Too far away.
Chat, while I'm waiting for this guy to spawn back, I have to get food. I'm fucking starving. I don't know why. I just ate like 4.5 hours ago. Well, I guess it is time to eat again, right? Do people usually eat like 4.5 to 5 hours apart? I usually only eat like once or twice a day and then snack. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get some food real quick while I'm waiting for this guy to respawn.
Oh, a rabbit! Wow, look at that guy! He's a little feller! He's a little rabbit guy!
We're doing it, chat. Samwise Gamgee was really cooking with gas when he was talking about them potatoes. Made some fucking like some like beef roast with some like gravy with mashed potatoes. And I had these rolls that I put into the oven and put some like steakhouse butter on them and like brown them up. Oh, so good. Just the best, man. I've been thinking about having more like, remember how we used to do those like weird history food nights on YouTube where we just watch YouTube and wind down? I've been thinking about doing that, but also that would cut into my WoW time. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? I don't feel good about that at all.
My wrath flows freely.
That sounds like him. Alright, let's kill this guy before anybody else gets here. I don't know where this guy is. Is this him? That's him. Oh, that's a Batar or whatever Renegade.
I'm out of range.
I have to kill these banner guards before he gets there. Before he'll come.
I require a target.
Oh. Now come and get me, idiot. Wrecked. Oh man. Now back to finishing my food.
me of your travels. May you find mastery.
The Alliance shall prevail. Another job well done.
Gotta say, so far this story has
We
been
should see
kind
if
of
Mishka
dog
and
shit.
Sully need you.
How can I help you?
Oh my god. Really liked Mop. But I was also pretty young when it came out. Yeah, I mean, like, it's fine. I think I'm just, like, kind of used to, like, Dragonflight. Dragonflight had a banging story. Big portion of the backstory and history tied to some characters you don't resonate with yet. I gotcha. Understandable. Cogwheel? It's a meta. Tinker, tinker, slay! Cogwheel. These are all meta gems. Ten % of the damage taken grants you healing blood up to 2% of your max health. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Tinker. Fuck. Cogwheel. Cogwheel. I guess I'll put this one. Seeker. Ooh. Oh, whoops. Finally. Okay. Terracotta warriors destroyed. Okay, what is this for?
Greetings. Patience. Patience.
Patience, says Erismore.
What you need? I got the right tool for the job.
You are most welcome. May the red crane live forever in your heart.
Slow down. Goodbye.
Slow down.
Enough of that.
Meaty bits. I would assume that comes from these fellows.
I need to target something first. I require a target. I must get closer. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
How do I take this guy? I would assume there's a pin or something somewhere. Oh, nice. You guys not playing the Throne and Liberty beta? You know, we had forgotten all about it until today. I may put some time into it this weekend, but right now, dude, I'm so engrossed in fucking WoW. We just started. I am very interested in Throne and Liberty, though.
What do you need?
I just didn't download it today. But yeah, I'm super interested. I'm definitely going to be watching some gameplay of some folks who played it today. Kind of see what it's all about. Are you trying it out, Harambe?
To buy?
Oh,
May
yeah,
the mists
armor doesn't break
protect.
here. You did, and you closed the game after like 5 minutes? Okay. Any reason why, specifically? Were you not like a fan of it?
I'm out of range.
Not a fan of it? What about it didn't you like? 'Cause I'm curious.
Too far away.
Didn't really feel like playing it. I got you. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of... I've heard mixed things about it as far as like the play tests and all that stuff. I am still going to try it out. I mean, the trailer looked rad that they released. So, I'm hoping that it's good. Because if anything else, that's just another game for us to enjoy. And I really like games like that. Kind of reminded me the way that it was described of like New World. And I was a huge fan of New World. I really love
I
that
need to
fucking
target
game.
something first. I require a target. I do not have a target.
Monktown, yeah! I'm in Remix right now, Cassie. Wasn't successful in Korea. I doubt it'd be much of success here in NA. Yeah, I had heard, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, I'm really stoked about Ashes of Creation. That's the one I'm really waiting on. But Throne and Liberty, that was the one where it was basically like an AFK game, more or less, in the early, like, play tests and stuff. You just basically go there, you point and click, and it's just like your character does everything. There's very little like control that you had over it, which, I mean, come on, fucking shame. But yeah, man, like they said that they had changed a lot of that shit, so scrapped all those. Yeah, they said they changed it, so that was for the better. It would have been an instant fucking not play for me if that was the case, because I'm not into that type of
I need to
gameplay.
target something first.
So at least the gameplay is a little bit more engaging than what was initially shown. But we'll see. I'll have to try it out. Make an assessment myself. Oh my god, though. Do any of y'all play No Man's Sky? Has anybody played No Man's Sky? Because holy shit. The update that they just did for that shit, or that they're planning on, dude, I'm gonna watch the trailer right now. I'm gonna watch it right. I'm gonna come over here to a relatively safe space, and we're gonna watch it. Cause oh my god, it looks good.